How we doing, everybody? It's Let's Be Real with Brad, and today I'm doing a review of 1917. 1917 is directed by Sam Mendes, who directed Skyfall, and I really enjoy it. Now, this film didn't make my top 10 list, but I feel as though it is a very, very good movie. I really enjoy the editing in this movie. I think it is a little distracting at first. So the idea of this film is that it's supposed to be shot with this one take that it's supposed to be following all the way through. There's barely any cuts. And the cuts are sometimes noticeable. I can definitely see the cuts. And I'll give them a lot of credit. If you're not paying attention, it definitely really looks like how they did it in one shot. And in the beginning, it's a little distracting because there's a lot of characters walking around, there's a lot of introduction, and you're not really used to it because films aren't really directed like that. But as the movie goes on with the action happening and it just feels like you're fully into what is happening, I feel as though like you're in it. And I feel like it was much better that way than cutting it and directing it like a normal film, I would say. So that's definitely a big plus for me, and it definitely made the action feel more intense. The cinematography is absolutely excellent by Roger Deakins. He is a living legend. I really enjoy the score by Thomas Newman, and I personally hope that he gets the Oscar for the score. I think it's really, really used heavily in so many great emotional scenes, and I don't know. I feel like that is the type of score that was needed for this film. I think the acting is really good as well, but I do have a lot of weak points with this film. And it does have a basic story. We do follow these two characters. And if you've seen the trailer, it is the movie. So seeing the trailer kind of was disappointment because now I know this is the movie and there's nothing more to that. And I understand like this is based on a true story and a lot of these developments did happen. But a lot of these other war films have done that as well. So having that basic story and you don't feel fully engaged with it, by the end of the film, you're like, oh, all right, that was it. I think it thinks it's bigger than what it is, but it's just not. And that's just a big disappointment for me. And I could see myself going back to this film, but this wouldn't be the war film that I would be like, this is a film you gotta see. I think for the technical achievements, I think they're very great. And I think a lot of scenes are just really awesome with bullets going through and just tons of insanity. And you kind of do get sucked into what's happening at certain points of the film. And there's other parts where it just kind of lags a little and you're like, okay, where does the film think it's going? The score can be a little overbearing and be inappropriate in a lot of sections of the film because I feel as though that some of the emotional scenes probably didn't even need the score at all because it was already emotional as it is. But sometimes when it's thrown in there, it's a little distracting and it definitely takes me out of the emotion that I'm trying to feel for whatever is happening in the film. So for me, I personally say I would really go check out this film. There's not a lot going on, and this is definitely a film to support. I think if it gets a lot of Oscars, sure, I think it's a great movie. It wouldn't make my top 10 list per se, but I do think it's definitely worth a watch. I'd probably give this film a 7 out of 10. I really hope you guys really enjoyed this review. Please give it a like, please subscribe, and please tell me what was your favorite war movie of all time, or what did you even think about this film? Please comment below, let's have a great discussion, and please share the video to get as many views and subscribers as possible, and so that way I can see you guys next time.